Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Sunday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. I'm going to be looking at all the games that's going on today and try to see how we can get the best player props that's hitting at a good percentage and put some money in your pocket and profit. Now look, this is how the show goes. I come up with my player props. I head on over to the sports chat, place betting tools, and I see if they're with me or against me. If they're with me, they're hitting these bets at a 60% clip, 80% clip, all the way up to 100% clip. And if they're against me, hey man, they're just against me. Let's go ahead and get it started, man. I know a lot of you guys are betting on some good bets out there, so let me know exactly what's in your guys' prop shop. What's in your shopping list? What are you guys betting on today, okay? March Madness is right here, and hey, man, what a time to be alive. Shout out to the Akron Zips. Shout out to Long Beach. Yeah, my beaches. What up? Yeah, man, they was able to, go ahead and win some conference tournaments. Let's go ahead and get it started, man. First player prop that I like, man. I'm looking at the Denver Nuggets. Who they taking on? They're taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Going to be a good game. You already know, man. You got two of the best players in the NBA going against each other, man. I'm looking at Nikola Jokic in this spot. Taking him at 27 points, hitting at a 60% clip. Player prop number 2, I'm going to be looking at the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Phoenix Suns. Same game, same storyline, you know what I mean? Some of the best players playing against each other in this one. You already know how the matchups are going to go. Two teams that really don't like to play defense. So what are we looking at? I'm taking Giannis Antetokounmpo over 31 points, hitting at a 60% clip. You already know the story with him, man. He can go for 42 to 60 to whatever, he needs to will his team to win. And hey, against a team like the Phoenix Suns, I could see him putting up like 36 in this game. So let's go ahead and take Giannis over 31. Player prop number 3. Same game, different team. Phoenix Suns. I'm taking Kevin Durant. What are you taking him over? I'm taking him over his point prop. It's at 25 points, man. He's been hitting this at a 60% clip. 3 out of his last 5 times, if you played this prop with Kevin Durant, you came out on top, okay? Then I'm flying out to the Detroit Pistons game. Why? Because I want to see my boy Cade Cunningham. What do you want to see him do? I want to see him go over 7.5 assists. What's the percentage on it? It's hitting at an 80% clip. What does that add up to? 4 out of his last 5 times, if you played this prop on him, you came out on top betting Cade Cunningham over his assist prop, okay? So let's go ahead and take him in that one. I think he's going to be taking on, the Miami Heat in that game, I want to say. Yeah, it's going to be the Miami Heat. Defensive-orientated team. Cade Cunningham might be able to go for 23 as his point prop, but the assist props are going to be a lot more easier for him to get in a game like this, to where they're going to be putting that defense on him. All right, next player prop that I like, I'm going to be looking at the Orlando Magic. I'm taking Paolo Banchero. I'm taking him over 6.5 assists, hitting at a 60% clip. 60% clip, 3 out of his last 5 times. If you just played his player prop on there, you came out on top. He's taking on the Toronto Raptors in here. I usually give out Paolo Banchero over points. Why am I not? Matter of fact, I am. Give me Paolo Banchero over 23 points, man. It's me versus the betting tools. They like the under. I like the over. I'm taking Paolo Banchero over 6.5 assists. I'm taking Paolo Banchero over 23 points. All right, now look, man. Let's go back to one of the games that I was speaking about earlier, man. Denver Nuggets taking on the Dallas Mavericks. You already know where I'm going with this one, man. Give me Luka the Don. Luka Doncic trifecta spot. We're taking him over 32 points, sitting at a 60% clip. 8.5 rebounds, sitting at an 80% clip. 10.5 assists, hitting at a 60% clip. It's my Luka Doncic trifecta, folks. We've been hot with this, man. And I'm taking him to get a triple-double in here. You might as well, man. I'm betting each of them individually. Then I'm parlaying all 3 of these, man. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this one going in here. Denver Nuggets versus the Dallas Mavericks. Look for this game to please all the fans out there, especially with player props, I think. All right. Now, look, man. When it comes down to betting on the Washington Wizards, it's just crazy, right? You can never bet on them as a team unless you're probably getting like 18 to 20 points. But I'm taking Kyle Kuzma in this spot, man. I'm taking him over 21 points, hitting at an 80% clip. He's taking on the Boston Celtics. Look, hear me out. Kyle Kuzma could help out a great team and be that third piece on a team. And man, I don't know, man. I just see him and Jason Tatum going for buckets in this game. So I'm taking Kyle Kuzma over 21 points in this spot, hitting at an 80% clip. All right, a few more player props that I like. Then I'm going to go ahead and get on over to the ice and give you guys my hockey prop. All right, I'm taking Michael Porter Jr. for the Denver Nuggets over 6.5 rebounds, hitting at a 60% clip. One of the best small forward rebounders out there in the NBA since he's been in the league. Then I'm going on to Atlanta. Okay, but Atlanta, they're going to be playing the Clippers, okay? And who we like in this spot? DeJounte Murray. I'm taking him over 24 points, hitting at a 60% clip. I'm taking him over 7.5 assists, hitting at a 60% clip. Man, I don't know what it is, but when you play the Clippers, man, you can put up points in them. And everybody's starting to see that a little bit. Anthony Edwards said in one of those other games, the matchups are just crazy. And then that's it, man. I was going to add his rebounds up and try to do a trifecta, but we're not. All right, last but not least, I'm taking Victor Wembanyama over 21 points, man. He's playing against the Brooklyn Nets, okay? It's me versus the betting tools on that one. And then last on the hockey slate, let's take Connor Bedard over 3.5 shots, over 3 shots on goal, taking on the San Jose Sharks. All right, now look, man, it's time for the recap time, all right? Let's see exactly what we got lined up in the shopping list. We're taking Jokic over 27 points, Giannis over 31, Durant over 25, Cunningham over 7.5 assists, Banchero over 23, Banchero over 6.5 assists, Luke over 32, Luke over 8.5, Luke over 10.5, Kuzma over 21 points, Porter over 6.5 rebounds, DeJounte Murray over 24 points, DeJounte Murray over 7.5 assists, Victor Wembanyama over 21 points, Connor Bedard over 3 shots on goal. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch because we prop shopping.